Since the pandemic began last year, so many things have changed. So many things in our daily lives have been completely uprooted. The way we interact with other people, we can't go to our favorite restaurants, we can't see our friends as often as we used to see them, and we can't go on as many toy runs as we used to do. Now, I completely gave those up for a really long time, and now I'm doing them again. But it's because I got COVID and then I got vaccinated, so I'm good, I think. Essentially, we've had to adjust the way we conduct our lives in every way, shape, and form. Everything is different. We're doing things completely differently than we've ever done them before. And the same is true for businesses. The way that they interface with customers, the way that they conduct business transactions, sales, that's completely different. You got things like online pickup, you got things like curbside pickup, you have a lot of people shipping things and delivering things, and it's just completely different. And that includes toy companies as well. With the cancellation of popular events like San Diego Comic-Con, New York Comic-Con, New York Toy Fair, companies are having to reevaluate how they engage with their customer base. Hurry up, helicopter, go, go, go. They're having to reevaluate how they market items and how they announce items to the public. Hasbro has been doing its Fan First Fridays. They've been participating in Mando Mondays. They've been engaging with fan sites and influencers in order to announce new product and conduct Q&As with a select group of people. Funko has done Funko Fair in order to announce new products and get fans excited. And even Sideshow, come on, these helicopters, man. Sideshow has been doing unboxes of their high-end statues and hot toys on YouTube and answering fans' questions and live chats as they do those. So that's really cool. Many other companies, including Lego, NECA, Diamond Select, Super 7, Gentle Giant, McFarlane, and many others, have been using the times in which these conventions would traditionally have taken place in order to interact with their customers, announce new product, and basically let people know, hey, this is coming out, look for it in your stores, and, just get fans excited, just interact, cool stuff. In all of this, Mattel has been nowhere to be found. Just this week, photos of Mattel's brand new Legacy collection of Apatosaurus have shown up online, and these are brand new photos of something that was never officially confirmed, never officially announced. They just unceremoniously appeared on Smith's, which is a UK toy retailer, and it's pronounced Smith's. And previous to that, any other Jurassic World for the main 3 3/4 inch line has been it's just shown up in stores, or it has leaked online. And the same goes for Masters of the Universe, the same goes for Pixar, the same goes for wrestling. Any of the Mattel-focused brands aren't getting the same outreach you're seeing with these other companies. When all of these other companies have been using the pandemic as an opportunity to renew their relationships with their customers, to change the way they interact with their customers and kind of build on those relationships, where has been Mattel? Where are they? Granted, Mattel is its own company. They can make their own decisions. They can do whatever they want. Of course, of course, of course. But when all these other companies are using these opportunities to solidify their relationships, not only with their customers, but honestly with their business partners, the people that they sell to, Target, Walmart, are these things just showing up as surprises for them too? When every other company has adapted to this post-pandemic world, why hasn't Mattel? Why aren't we seeing the same level of, I guess you could consider it customer service from Mattel? Why isn't Mattel doing its own Fan First Fridays? Or why aren't they doing, their own events during Toy Fair virtually so that fans can tune in and, communicate with them and stuff? Why can't they do that? It's just silence. And I'll be the first to say it. The things that these toy companies tell us when they do interact with us aren't always the things that we want to hear. They don't always answer our questions satisfactorily during these Q&As. They don't always announce the products that we want to see. But at least they're doing things, right? At least they're opening the dialogue. At least they're listening to you. Or, they're giving you the illusion that they're listening to you, which I think is still better than nothing. But at least they're opening a dialogue. At least Hasbro is doing Fan First Fridays. At least Sideshow. I might not be able to buy all of the Sideshow, like statues and hot toys. I mean, who can? But, well, some people can. But at least I can go on there and look at the new stuff and appreciate it from afar. And at least I can see that they're answering questions for customers. And I can be like, okay, hey, that's a stand-up company. They're interacting with their customers. And behind the scenes, there's virtually no communication between Mattel and influencers. There's nothing. A couple years ago, things were different. They were reaching out. They were putting out word about these new products. They were saying, hey guys, look at these new toys coming. Show them to your followers, just like these other companies like Hasbro does when they put out press releases and when they announce new products. But now it's just complete silence. There's like nothing coming out of them. Send Mattel an email and you'll be lucky if they even read it. Now, this isn't me trying to bash Mattel in any way. I'm not going for the jugular or anything. I'm just trying to figure out, as a fan, as a lifelong customer, as somebody who loves collecting and promoting Mattel products that I love, I'm just trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Mattel is a major corporation, one of the biggest in the entire world. They are so long established that there is no corner of the globe that remains untouched by Mattel and their products and the things that they put out to retail. The stuff's everywhere. You might not be able to get everything in your market, but lines are generally pretty well represented everywhere. I see no reason why they can't have a team of talented, creative people at the helm of fan outreach and like communications that are just putting these announcements out there, because there's a lot of product coming out. I mean, I cannot see any reason why Mattel can't be working alongside the likes of Hasbro or Funko in order to lighten our burden in everyday life, in order to distract us from the harsh realities of the world, in order to just kind of bring us a little bit closer and show us, what's in the pipeline. What are you guys cooking up? What's coming in the near future? What can I look forward to as a fan? I mean, people like me do this stuff all the time for free, basically. Where's Mattel? Now, it hasn't been 100% silence. Mattel did partner with our friends over at Jurassic Outpost for their new Behind the Gates campaign very recently for Amber Collection type things, hopefully with other things too in the future. But that wasn't really Mattel. That was fans, Jurassic Outpost, fan site, reaching out to Mattel in order to get them to announce stuff, and they're doing it together. But that's not Mattel doing it on their own. This is the sort of thing they should be doing on their own if they were regularly announcing and hyping with their own product, which why wouldn't you do that? You want people to buy it, right? Now, one thing I can say about Mattel, and this is freaking awesome, is that Mattel is doing a stellar job keeping the pegs stocked. Doesn't matter what Mattel line you collect. It could be wrestling. It could be Pixar Toy Story. It could be Jurassic World. It could be Masters of the Universe. Go to a Target, go to a Walmart. Chances are you're going to see at least a smattering of these lines represented. Whereas with Hasbro, if you go to Target or Walmart, are you going to find Marvel Legends? Are you going to see Star Wars on the shelves? What about G.I. Joe? What about Transformers? I mean, so, Mattel is doing a really good job in terms of distribution. Historically, that's kind of been the precedent. Like I said, you're not always going to find the latest product. You're not always going to find everything, but chances are pretty good you're going to find some stuff. And I'll have a lot more of that in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Because this isn't just a local Victoria issue. This is, you look at pictures from across the US, this is the case everywhere. So Mattel, thank you for keeping the pegs decently stocked. That's got to be said. But at the same time, it's also got to be stated, Mattel, that we ask you to please, please, please support the customers who are supporting you. Support the fans who have dedicated so much of the space in their home, their hobby, their online content creation, whatever. Drop us a line. We want to hear how you guys are doing. We want to see what's, in the pipeline. During this past really difficult year, customers could have decided to take their money elsewhere. Maybe some did because they didn't know what was coming. But there's time to change that. Mattel can still regroup, re-energize, put that team together and get them out there, get them interacting with the customers, get them talking to fans, announce new products before they, just surprisingly show up on pegs, on eBay, through leaks, through some third tier website. Imagine if the Apatosaurus was released during New York Toy Fair week. Imagine if the designers were on camera giving us a behind the scenes peek at how it was created. Imagine the hype they could have made for the Apatosaurus. Now, granted, we're still excited about it. We're still going to buy it, but a little bit goes a long way when it comes to toy collectors. You give us a little bit here and there. We really appreciate that. We love seeing that the companies, seem to care. At least if we have that illusion that you care, then, that makes us feel better as collectors. And when you're just silent, though, who feels that? Who feels that? These aren't miracles that we're asking for here. We're just asking for you to announce new product. Get us excited. Get us riled up about the Apatosaurus and the next big thing that's coming from Jurassic World, or from any of the multitude of lines that Mattel does, Masters of the Universe, whatever it is. Pump us up. We want to hear about it. Plus a little quality time with Mattel's talented, creative toy designers and brand managers, or whomever, will be pretty cool. So throw us a bone, Mattel. We'll appreciate it as fans, and we'll love you even more as customers.